Welcome back, Rugby Hub viewers. It is another episode. It's a massive episode. We are covering the Springboks France, the last quarterfinal of the weekend. We are recording this on Thursday night, so we don't know what the teams look like. But yeah, we are going to guess, and I'm pretty sure we have some sort of an idea, although Russi's tweets keeps us thinking. Welcome, Goran. Lovely to see you again, yet again.
Hey,
How are you?
Gadsy. I'm extremely excited and nervous at the same time. I mean, it's the rugby quarterfinals. The Springboks are playing. They're playing against the hosts, who are not only the hosts but also one of the best teams in the world. And they've got some reinforcements coming in back from injury. So this is a nerve-wracking game. I need your stress ball for this one. Very excited, Gadsy. Very much excited.
Yes, I mean, let's dig straight into that first point that you touched on, reinforcements coming in. It's been all over the headlines. Antoine Dupont has been declared fit to train this week, and it seems like he might start as well. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it seems like he's playing with a scrum cap, and I mean, I've also seen the comments that's been made, should anyone touch his head, it's a red card. I mean, we haven't actually conceded one
but
single
that's the
card this whole
rules.
tournament. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we haven't received a
I'm just
card. Yeah,
saying, like,
we've been quite
come on,
disciplined.
he's just Anton de Boer. He's not a god, and I have to say, I'm just hoping that there's not going to be some ridiculous call ruining this game because of de Boer's previous injury, and there's like extra care over
Yeah.
him. I'm sure it won't happen.
Yeah, see,
Um,
that's the thing, Gabsy. I mean, we'll talk about the referee a bit later and the referee that was chosen for this game. As you mentioned, Gregory Aldridge said if anyone touches Antoine Dupont's face, it's a red card, but that's just in the rules of the game. So I don't think that applies only to Antoine Dupont. My question is, I mean, he went through facial surgery, restructuring his face basically after that head clash against Namibia. He's returning now. He was cleared on Monday by the doctor, or was it on Sunday, or by the surgeon, to say that he's
Fit to play.
able to play.
Yeah,
However,
able to play.
it's
Yeah.
now it's now the choice of Antoine Dupont if he feels that he can play this game. Now he's been training this week with a scrum cap on. Now Gabsy, if Antoine Dupont plays, we don't know yet. By the time you guys watch this video, you probably do. What kind of Antoine Dupont are we getting? Are we going to? Surely we're not going to get the incredible best player in the world, Antoine Dupont. When I mean, when he's playing against the
I don't
Springboks,
know. I
just
don't know.
coming back from
I
a
think,
broken cheek.
of course, the broken cheek is something, but this guy, I don't know. He's superhuman. I definitely think if
He
he
is
plays,
superhuman. You said he's not a god, but he is a rugby god.
yeah, I mean, the thing about this player
He's a
is
small
obviously
G.
like he's obviously literally such a enormous personality in rugby, and he's just more than a
Yeah.
player. He's a captain. We've talked about captains in the previous episode, like Sia Kolisi being more than just a flanker. He's a captain, he's a leader.
Mm.
De Boer could make that difference, and I think he will be unselfish when he makes the decision. So he will not play if he doesn't feel like he's able to play. But if he decides to play, he's going to play, and he's going to play Anton de Boer style. He's going to play full out. So let's
But
wait on
Gabsy,
that
this
one.
brings
I
me to
mean,
the next thing quickly,
yeah.
because the Springboks, just to get to them quickly, we have become so accustomed to having the Springboks name their team and announce their team ahead of their weekend games early, usually 5 days early. On Tuesdays, if we play on Saturday, if we play on Sundays, it's on Wednesday. They've now decided they're going to wait until Friday morning. So this is the first time we've seen this from Rassie Erasmus and Jock Ninoba. Is this a 4-year mind game ongoing, or are they waiting to see if Antoine Dupont is going to be picked or not, and then decide which team that do they go for? I mean, they said they
No,
have a pretty good idea, but is this mind games, or
I
do
mean,
we have just the
let's throw
quality of depth
another
that we don't know?
let's throw another question in there. Do they maybe just give it a bit of time to see if Lucanio Amos may be fit to play? We don't know. At the end of the day,
If
I
he
think
is fit
it's
to play, everyone is fit to play according
yeah.
to
I mean,
Rassi.
but fit to play, or do they just want to see him run all week long in that position in that channel if he's ready to start? Anyways, I mean, I don't know. I think there's so many conspiracies. At the end of the day, I just think it's literally Jock and Rossi just saying, "Listen, guys, we've got the ball in our hands. We're only going to announce our team late, and we're going to wait and see what you guys do, and then we'll name our side." So I mean,
Yeah,
there's
but
one
that's
or
so
two things.
un-Springbok like, right?
Of course,
It's
of
so
course,
strange that we see this, and I definitely think there's mind games to it. I mean, Rassie Erasmus' latest tweet
of
today
course.
was, you know, he made the tweet 8-0, obviously referring to the bench, 80716253, and then 4-4 with a question mark. Like, is he planting the seeds now to say, like, we as fans, we don't know what to expect. The
I
French
mean,
probably don't know what to expect either. But the
yeah.
question is here, um, you know,
To
do
be
we
honest,
do we?
I mean, to be honest, I'm not such a big fan of this whole mind games thing because this is a Eddie
I love
Jones
it.
type of thing,
I
and
love it.
I mean,
No,
Eddie
man.
Jones has seen his ass. I don't want to compare Rassie to Eddie Jones because Rassie is on his
No,
own
you can't.
level, of course. And I mean, I love Rassie and I love Jock, and I fully believe in everything they do. But I think they could have also just announced a team on Wednesday because I'm sure the team was already announced internally on Monday. Um, and maybe I already know the team, but I'm not going to share that, of course. The thing is just, I
But it
think,
it it annoys the fromage out of me, the fact that I don't understand French and that I can't understand when they have their team talks and a little bit of the clips and their pundits, people like us, sending out things online. I don't understand anything. I don't know what to expect either. I mean, they're such a secretive little bunch, those gooses over there, and
so,
we're playing now against them in front of their home crowd who we know
but I want
are
to
the
know, what does
Springboks.
this have to do with the price of eggs? Their pundits annoying you.
No, it's just because I can't understand their pundit, so I don't know what to expect, and maybe neither do Rassi and Jock. I'm sure
Yeah,
that
that's
obviously they
also
know
on the
more
other
than us
side,
fans, but
another topic. But I mean, okay, let's just get into it. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it doesn't really matter whether the team is going to be announced tomorrow or if it was announced yesterday.
we're
The
playing
Springboks
on
need to
Sunday.
show up. We're playing on Sunday. We need to win. There's one or two big positions that's maybe like 50-50. Do you start Andre Pollard? Do you start Manila Bok? I mean, who's going to start there? Do you have any
I mean,
idea?
if we can open up this discussion quickly, because I think this is something definitely it's a hot topic to discuss. Because I think in every single podcast that I've listened to ahead of this game says it's pretty much 50-50. It can go either way. Um, in terms of Lebok or Pollard, like we've seen now the benefit of having a good goal kicker in the team. But when Andre Pollard kicked well, so did Mane Libok. So maybe those two are rubbing off on each other, and that's maybe a healthy competition. I don't see how we change things up now and start Andre Pollard and go back to the 2019 game plan, because Andre Pollard can't play the attacking game plan that we've developed around Mane Libok. We have to go Mane, and then probably with the 6-2 bench, we go Andre on the bench. What do you think about that one?
No, I agree with you, but I have different reasons. I do think that Mani is struggling under pressure kicks, and the kicks the other day wasn't really pressure kicks. He came off the bench, he had no pressure on him. And
Fair.
maybe, like you said, it's good competition between the two of them. And it has been said by Mani that Andre has been extremely helpful in training. But I do think if you want someone to close out the game, considering what's happened in recent pressure moments for Mani, he's a phenomenal player. He had a bit of issues with his kicking. We can't afford that in knockout rugby. So I'd rather have Andre on for the last 20, 30, 40 minutes than having
Yeah.
Money on, just considering the kicking topic. Because yes, he kicked
Mm.
two out of the corners 2 weeks ago, but this is going to be knockout rugby. It's going to be a fully packed Stade de France with a full house of French fans. It's not going to be easy.
Mm.
Andre is there for me, the more experienced player, and I think he's going to be there to close out the game. So I'm going to go with you on Money starting there. Another one, Dwayne Vermeulen or Jasper? Do you
Yeah.
think Dwayne is in the mix here, or do you think Jasper is completely?
Well, we've gotten a little bit of insight on how the Springboks coaches select their team, right? And it's based on positive impacts in the game and the time in between, the average time between each positive impact that is made on the game. So players who have maybe 1 minute and 30 seconds is more likely to be chosen between positive impacts, more likely to be chosen than players with 2 minutes in between. And I think Jasper Wiese has got more positive impacts. Average minutes is better than that of Dwayne Vermeulen. However, if you bring Sia Kolisi off, if it so happens that Ibn Etzebeth comes off, maybe Andre Pollard can step in as the captain then if he comes on. But Dwayne Vermeulen, having him there, to captain the side in that last 20-minute push that they require, to see it
Yeah,
through to the semi-final might
he's
be a brilliant call.
crucial. No, for sure. I think also it will be crucial for him to be there, slow it down a bit. He's a type of guy that can win you a penalty in your own 22 in the last 5 minutes. Crucial turnover.
Yeah,
Um,
right turnover,
so,
right
I
time.
mean,
Yeah,
the crazy thing is we don't even know if he's going to be in the match day 23. That's how competitive the squad is right now. I would hope to see him
we
there.
know nothing. We know
We know
nothing.
nothing.
But
We
what
know
I do
nothing.
know, Gabsy, sorry, because we need to start wrapping it up, and I feel like I'm interrupting you. But best center, my favorite center pairing at the moment, not the best necessarily, but is Jonathan Dante and Galfiku. I mean, those guys. I mean, they are the combination of brute and flair. They are the South African Damien Dalende and Lucanio I mean, they've got a bit of both. And then obviously on the other side, you got Ireland with Aki and Ringrose. But I mean, the battle between the centers this weekend between France and South Africa is going to be massive. Dante is also a very physical player, loves getting over the ball and stealing a few turnovers. So I think that's going to be a great matchup. The centers. Who else do you think is going to be a big matchup?
I mean, for me personally, I also think it's obviously also going to be massive if the Boas playing against Faf. I think it's going to be good to see who's going to take that battle at 9. I think they really have to also fire each other up. They're both phenomenal players.
Yeah.
Faf has been getting a lot of stick from the media, so I think he needs a massive
Mm,
game, and I think he is the type of guy that can deliver a massive game. He's also defensively for me one of the best nines. So
mm,
I'm excited to see him. Yeah, of course, there's been a lot of talk that Kobus Reinach is the informed player, but I don't think they'll go and mix things up now. Knowing Jock and Rassi, their style, it's probably going to be a very similar team to what we've seen with the likes of the Allende and Kriel starting, the Kriel being defensively in form. I still do think a guy like Canan Moody or Lucanio can give you much more in attack than Kriel,
mm.
but obviously, if you go up to the likes of these centers, you need to be sure you have your best 13 out there defensively. And we know Kriel has been all right defensively. So it's going to be a
Yeah,
massive game.
he's
We don't
been
know the
good.
team. And maybe by the time you watch this, you know the team. Please let us know what you guys think about this
Ooh,
game. What's your
excitement.
predictions? What do you guys think we missed out on? And please don't
Been an
forget
absolute
to
pleasure.
enter. No, one last thing. Don't forget to enter the giveaway, the FOM giveaway. It's the
Ah,
last
yeah, last
moment to
day.
enter. Go into the
Yeah.
Instagram page. But yeah, thank you guys for the continuous support. Let us know what you think will happen these games and have a lovely weekend. Enjoy the rugby and yeah, enjoy.